Hi there, I'm Amanda and welcome to Amanda Dabbles. So if you're new here, I'll go ahead and link my intro channel. I'm still pretty new at YouTube and just getting into the swing of things. Today, we are making a mug using my Cricut. It is a die cutting machine. You can use it to make all kinds of crafts. I've made cards before. I've experimented with some other paper things. I have not made a mug. There's a few different ways to sublimate a mug is what it's called. I am a total noob at this, so we are gonna see how it goes today. I have a lot of things in front of me. Got my iPad because one of the things that I wanted to make into a mug is my logo, which I recently vectorized, and there's a video about that. I have Cricut Design Space on my computer. That is the program that works with Cricut that you put your design into, tell it how to cut it out using the machine. Then I'm gonna try to press it. I got a Cricut mug press, again, because I am a noob. I wanted to get things all in the Cricut family and see how it goes. First things first, I got the logo onto the computer. Now I'm going to go into Cricut Design Space. I'm gonna do a new project. I'm pulling in my logo. I'm doing a cut image. Here is where the benefits of me making this into a vector really come into play. As you can see, as I make this bigger and smaller, no pixelation is happening. That is a beautiful thing. Now I've got to figure out the right size to make it. So I'm thinking from some Googling and looking at the mug that just under 3 inches or around 3 inches long will be a good length. So converting that to centimeters, that's 7.62. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it 7.5. Now that I've got it sized, I think that's about it. There's a lot to Cricut Design Space, but since I already have my design all ready to go, it's pretty simple. Okay, now I'm gonna press Make It and move on to the next stage. I'm going to cut on a mat that is 30.5 centimeters. Oh no, I did something wrong. Okay, let's go back. It is doing each of my individual letters separately. That is not what I wanted it to do. Attach, maybe? Let's see if that does what I want. Luckily, that seemed to do the trick. I need to do mirror because that is an important step with the infusible ink that I'm going to be using. I am so nervous. I know that this is one of these things that you have to try to get better at it, but I am so scared. I picked this fun, colorful thing because, I don't know, I just thought it would make my logo look even more interesting than just all black letters. I'm gonna cut this though because I don't need all of this. I cut out this little rectangle. Now I'm going to stick this onto the mat. There's different stickiness levels on the mats depending on what you're cutting. I'm going to use the standard grip mat. I put the infusible ink on the mat. I turned on the Cricut. That's what that noise is. I am getting ready to load the mat. When you're cutting something on the Cricut, you have to choose what material you're using. So I'm going to do infusible ink. Transfer sheet. I'm going to save that for future use. And I'm going to go ahead and say more pressure just to make sure it cuts through all the way. Now I just need to make sure that I have the right tools loaded. I think that the fine point blade is what's already in clamp B. Yes, definitely. Got the mat in the right position. Gonna go ahead and press the go button. That wasn't the go button, that was the load button. This is the go button. Here goes. Okay, it says it's done. It looks like it cut out. And I think it has. We are going to go ahead and move on to the weeding stage. I'm back and I have tools. I believe I want to peel off the infusible ink that I don't want to transfer. Okay, I got off the big piece. Now I just need to get the little pieces in the middle of the letters out of here. I'm pretty happy with that. I maybe could have done this a little bit bigger, but I think it'll be nice to have it be on one side. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it onto the mug. Try to put this on straight. Okay, it's on, it's fairly straight. It's, I think, at a pretty good position. Maybe it could have been like a little bit over to the right for how you would hold a mug. But now I just got to get it in the heat, the mug press. So far, knock on wood, I'm pleased with how it's been going and I hope that it turns out okay. Now we just have to use the mug press to get it really hot and hope that it transfers. Okay, the mug press is definitely getting hotter. I can feel the heat. My mug press just turned green, which means it's ready to go. I opened the windows. I have a fan going because I've read that the infusible ink can smell a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna open up the clamp, place my mug in very carefully. Ooh. Okay, it's going. There's the progress. I have an oven mitt. I'm ready to take it out when it's done. It looks like it might be about halfway or just under halfway done. It's been a couple minutes. I'm excited to see how it turns out. It's done. It just beeped at me. It's green. I'm gonna undo the clamp. I'm going to pick up the mug with my oven mitts because it is hot. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the mug press. Now we just have to wait for this to cool. I don't actually know how long you have to wait for it to cool before you peel it off. A quick Google says 15 to 30 minutes. I set this fan up. Hopefully that'll speed things along. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then we'll be back to unveil the transfer. Okay, I'm basically done cleaning up. While we wait for this mug to cool off, I just wanted to say first, thanks for being here. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to make my videos faster, shorter, and higher energy to reflect the qualities I like in YouTube videos that I choose to watch and consume, and also to match me, just how I am in, my previous professional life. Whenever I did trainings and things, I was always super high energy, and I want to make sure that I'm matching that same energy and just qualities, personality that I have in real life and bringing it to the camera. If you could let me know how I'm doing on that, especially comparing this video to some of my more recent videos, I would really appreciate it. The mug is officially cool enough to handle, which means that we can unveil it. I am going to peel off the tape and the transfer sheet. Here we go. That is so cool. I am so happy with it. Oh my gosh. It looks like there's a tiny little speck below this B, tiny, and then a slightly less tiny speck in this A. Oh, yep, I see it on here. It also might be like slightly askew. You know what? No. I'm not gonna nitpick. I'm not gonna be a perfectionist about this. For my very first mug that I've ever made, I'm thrilled with this. This could have gone so much worse. I wasn't injured. I didn't burn myself. It actually is legible as the logo that I designed, and it's there. It's there. It's on the mug. It is less intimidating than I thought at the end of the day. I really was scared, but all things considered, this is a win. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy with how this turned out. Have a great rest of your weekend, whenever you're watching this. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.